This is just another quick short stream. You have the groups out here actually highlighting those who've been killed.
As human beings who represent victims who died because our country has laws that are too easy to get a gun. Please come, pay your respects. In silent witness, please keep your mask on. Every one of these human beings represents a trans person who was murdered by a gun this year. Many other trans people have been murdered in our country, which is why we are here on National Trans Day of Remembrance. We welcome you to come and read their stories, see their beautiful faces before we say goodnight. Thank you all for being here to honor our trans siblings who we love. We're gays against men. Look how young they were.
So, highlighting those who've been murdered. And someone mentioned how young they are. Definitely. I'm going to take a walk around the outside. You saw the one group with the music. All of this is for the Trans Day of Remembrance. But as jovial or sad as all of that is, I also while I was standing there, I also noticed at least about 10 other. So the number of NYPD vehicles around the area are somewhere around 70, basically right now, in my average. As well as more interesting point is there's also MTA type vehicles that are parked with the NYPD. See this whole street? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. On this side, 11. Sorry. And the surveillance van over there. But all of these, they got rid of the scooters. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yeah, so average of about 70. And then out here, they're going through all their shit on the phone because they're getting phone calls about shit right now, most likely. But I came out with one because I wanted to have a cigarette. Two, let you have a look at what's actually happening in the park and the number of people that are here for the Trans Day of Remembrance about those who've been murdered and killed. So young. And the fact that there's such a high presence of NYPD increasing. Two things is what I think is going to happen. One, they'll try to justify it by saying something to do with the sound permit. Two, they'll look religiously until they find something to go ahead and say something to do with the warrant. That isn't the reason they're out here, but they need to have an excuse for going in to do anything. Three, the other one will be most likely because of some incident. They'll orchestrate what they need to orchestrate, and that's why they're constantly on their phone. They're looking for an excuse to take some type of action. With everything that's going on right now, there's no reason for them to have the high number. And I repeat that, to have the high number of people out here that they do have out here. And that's what I keep emphasizing. The large number of officers and vehicles they have at small events like this, which is excessive. And remember, this is a Friday night. I keep track of the stats because I actually do actual news stories. That means I keep track of stuff when there's assaults happening, fires, robberies, missing persons, you name it, I keep track of it. All that shit heightens on Thursday, Friday nights. And they're just hanging out here with all of these officers that could be doing something else. And like I said, they added more while I was standing there. If they cannot make an assessment of a situation that's going on, there's a problem. That's the reason why I said they're going to find an excuse to go in. Even where there is no excuse, they will find an excuse to go in. I'm going to go ahead and take the stream down. I just wanted to give you guys an overview. I want to have a cigarette.